Good morning, Eagles. I'm Maggie Jameson.
And I'm Cale Smith. This was a very exciting week for the arts.
This week, the spotlight has been on the one-act play.
Hollis Hoover and Caitlin Perrin interviewed Mr. Carr all about it.
I'm Hollis Hoover.
And I'm Caitlin Perrin.
And we're here with Mr. Carr today to interview him all about the one-act play. So what is the one-act play this year?
The one-act play is The Drowning Girls, and it's a story that follows the lives of three different women in the early 1900s. Bessie, Alice, and Margaret. They were married to the same man, George Smith, over the span of about 5 years, between 1910 and 1915. Unfortunately, they were influenced to sign all their belongings over to this husband of theirs that they loved so much, and he took each of their lives by drowning them in a tub. And the story starts with the brides in their wedding gowns telling the story of how they met this man and why this happened.
Okay, very cool.
How do you come up with these ideas for the one-act play?
That's a great question. It's actually a very difficult process because we have to look at the casts that we have available, like the actors, the students that are available to be in one-act play with the schedules in the fall, because it's a very busy time of the year. We also look at what other schools are doing, and we want to find a topic or a show that is competitive, that allows for an ensemble where all the actors can help tell the story, but also puts us on a level to compete against bigger schools.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr.
Thank
Carr.
you for having me.
Kitty Mitchell and Zoe Boychuk received an All-Star Cast Award for their performances. Congrats to the cast and crew on their achievements.
You probably didn't know, but many private schools can't afford a marching band. Luckily, Stratford is able to support a marching band.
Recently, Benji Davis interviewed the band director, Mr. Watson, about the band's outstanding performance during the last competition of the year.
I'm Benji Davis, and I'm here with Mr. Watson, the band director. So obviously the band does more than just play in the stands and march on the field occasionally. How do you feel about the recent competition we had on Saturday?
So this past Saturday, we attended the Sound of the County Invitational, which is a large invitational competition for marching bands across the state of Georgia and the state of Alabama. The band competes in what is called the Class A division, where, very similar to Stratford Academy's athletic teams, they compete against schools that are of like size. The one unique thing about that, though, is that very few private schools still have a marching band, let alone a competitive marching band. So we achieved what is called a superior rating, and what that means is that a group of judges, in this case a panel of 8 judges, evaluated all aspects of our marching performance. So not just the music that was played, or how the drums played, or how the drum majors conducted, or the color guard used their choreography for flags and rifles, but also how it all came together to create the show and to create the theme. And at the end of the day, in their assessment, we were better than everybody else. And we also achieved a superior rating, which is the highest rating that any musical ensemble can achieve, either in marching or in other aspects of musical performance here in the state of Georgia. So all in all, it's been a fantastic season. I'm really excited with where the program has grown and all of the success that we've had, and I'm excited to see where we can take it in the future.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Have you ever wondered what drives your teachers the most crazy? Several OBZAGs interviewed upper school teachers to find out what their biggest pet peeves are.
Let's see if you're guilty of any of these pet peeves.
What are your biggest teacher pet peeves and why?
One is when people misspell my name and put 2 M's in it. One is not putting the class period on the worksheet. I'm looking at you, Bentoon. One is packing up and getting up and leaving before the end of class because it's very distracting and disrespectful.
Good morning, Eagles. I'm here with
Mr. Moran. I hate when students ask me what time it is, or they look over their shoulder at the clock during class. It's really easy. Go to Walmart, buy a $5 watch.
Mr. Moran. What time is it?
Eagles, I'm here with Mr. Etheridge, and he's here to tell us about some of his pet peeves.
I have several. One of them is talking while I'm trying to teach, not asking questions when you should be asking questions, not paying attention to deadlines when you've got a deadline, be on time, not doing your homework. Trying to think of something else besides Hollis.
That's such a good one. She is so annoying.
She is a pain.
Right.
But you know who's a bigger pain?
Who?
Carsey.
I just don't understand.
Come on. I have taught it and taught it and taught it. There's no reason for you to not understand. Pay attention. Carsey, what have I told you about chewing gum in my class? Why do you think it's okay for you and not for everybody else? Are you special? You think you're special? God.
Overall, we've had a great week on FAPE from the arts to sports. It's been busy and full of energy.
We'll leave you with the highlights from Friday's football game against Mount DeSales.
I'm Ben Kelly. I'm here with the Honey Badger Sanford Horn and Snickerdoodle Max Tate. Sanford, man, you had a pretty big run, but really couldn't happen without Max. Run that playback for me, guys.
Yeah, so pretty much, get the ball, run off the edge. Then I just see Max with two people in his bare hands, just manhandling them. So then I take that opportunity, just run it up, cut it up into the end zone.
Man, how was that block, dude?
I mean, just impeccable, really. A person in each hands.
Congratulations, guys. Big win tonight. Way to get it done.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day, Eagles.